cause they really passed the statute of limitations. The streets still holler about how strong I am. I heard still holler about how wrong I am. As a little had me amazed how my steady hand kept it afloat. Let it sit, cool it hard, hit the set, cool it heartless in front of the store projects. Long as I made a profit, I see you eyeing me. Your fire escape diary, filled with pages of episodes of shy me. Non-believer, my hammer for hire. So close that your coat will catch fire. Dog, the stakes are dire. I'm no liar. Hold a court in the street beat, cause I got priors.
Same team, no game. Keep chicks that rather rock so tree. The corners
right here, I got that.
Got no shame. Trying to build these figures. Headquarters left, he ain't gone, he's still with us. Not in the physical, through us he live. I can see him with Big L pun, pockin' big. Watching over the kid like yeah shit, the wait's over. Blow out and take over, I'm the truth. Give you proof, catch a video shoot. Pull them on you while them cameras on you. How you love that? Don't wanna bump with stats, so get head, thumb up. Make me call from up, it's the militia. Don't know about I, got me heated, frustrated about the blow. Me and Pan, Rave got the gauge raising. Sick to talk about it, ain't on my wavelength.
United, we stand together, down for whatever. Divided, we get at you from all angles. Gangstar forbid, the YG, same team, no game. Love is love, fam, one and the same. Funny style, act strange, going against the grain. Don't wanna see us on top of our thing. We adapt to change. Fame, fortune, and material gain. Flow stay natural, unrestrained. Let me explain. Don't get it till you set it aflame. Subject them to pain. Make them respect the name that set you rep. Connect, you claim. Stay ready to steps ahead of competitors that test your aim. Age stack. My foundation. With mine slack, not take the blame. Playing for keeps, we came to win.
Yo, I'm the Jerry Rice to this. Must be nice to quit. And just so you know, we never liked you, kid. Cause you ain't wanna let be. So I'ma convene with my team before we gotta let this speak. Cause nowadays, y'all rappers are carbon copies. Your bars are sloppy, still it's hard to stop me. Especially when I connect with my man, rep with my fam, we taking back the rest of our land. And we don't really care if they say it. They're playing your hits, we about to make our way in this. And let's see if it give it last till the next season. In a flash, take out, give me the next reason. Flip for my people's hair, spit for my people's hair. Yeah, time to get rich with my people's hair. Cut off a snake's head, then we break bread. Same team, no games. You on the ground trying to fake dead.
Let the games begin. Let the games begin.
찾고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 나가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지만 하고 외치며 마음을 다 잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭 길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 바란 의리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 비맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 저도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 나 그때 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파치 no face 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 race 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
사실 조금 때 같아 내 같아 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza
Change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Just the same old. Just the same old. Just the same old thing.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Well,
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot. Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who love, who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. They come bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink? MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bar, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Scar, come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up. Come on with it.
Crazy. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles. You know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
A2K16.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha, 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 ha. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot. Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who love, who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crap. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on
on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bar, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Scar,
come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up.
Come on with it.
Crazy. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, mic up, beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone, plugs in 212s and a microphone, and I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep copping, popping.
Come on with it.
The Warriors have contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the one spot.
And guys, as remarkable as Steph Curry's offensive game is, I think what's underrated is how he competes on the defensive end of the floor. I mean, not the strongest nor most explosive player, but he continues with activity and plays with tremendous effort.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Golden State on D. Parker passes to Duncan. Here's Aldridge. Offline with his three. And it's Golden State's ball. It's Thompson off the drive. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Good. Curry's got himself on the board with three there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. That doesn't go either for Aldridge. And the dunk by Barnes.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the call will be against Tony Parker.
Tony Parker. First personal foul, team's first.
Curry wide open. Another three for Golden State.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are and have been for 2 decades.
And he makes both free throws.
And with the Spurs and their winning percentage, it's right above 60. Not bad for a team that joined the NBA back in 1977.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Duncan. Soft touch off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Thompson misses.
A lot of the Spurs' success, guys, with their winning percentage has come since the 90s. The way they are put together, who knows how high they can push that franchise winning percentage.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Back to Bogut. Shot clock at 5. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Ginobili. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Pass to Ezeli. Here's the 3. David West grabs the miss to the middle. That's good from Ginobili on the assist from Kevin Martin. That's 7 points for Manu Ginobili. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Misses from close range. Martin with the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Unloads from 9. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Anderson's got his first points in this one. For 3, Barbosa. No good. Good work defensively by Martin. Launches it. No good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's the feed to Barbosa. Kicks it out to Iguodala. He dishes it to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. From the arc. Here's Ezeli. Got a piece of it. Here's Mills. Off with the layup. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by... Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in the 3 slot.
Got it. Spurs foul.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors.
Assist goes to
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Over in the corner, Green. Back to Parker. Aldridge dishes to Parker. A three from Leonard. Green with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 5. And the rejection by Leonard. And they're able to recover. Curry's shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout Spurs.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
And here's the fast break. Here's Thompson. Green with the block. Here's Leonard. San Antonio again missing. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Duncan against Bogut. There's the dish to Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
To the left side wing. Again, Curry missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pulls up. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. Said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Stolen by Ginobili. Here's Anderson. Another shot. And he gets it to go. Anderson's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Spurs.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And for Leonard here, players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, I think Leonard just realizes what a special situation he found himself in. I mean, he is the complete package as a player and custom made for how the Spurs like to play and do things.
1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Clark. And again, it's the Warriors missing. From the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. 9 points for Ginobili.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Up the floor. Here's Iguodala. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ripped away. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. good. And now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Ginobili. Right through the D for the layup. Ginobili's got 4 this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Livingston, that's good. To the inside. Kicks it out to Ginobili. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's San Antonio up 5. And we'll return shortly. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Without question, Ginobili displaying his skills today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Well, Manu has been getting it done. He's got 11 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes and the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The tray.
And guys, remember, LaMarcus Aldridge last January suffering a torn ligament in his thumb, scheduled to undergo surgery and miss 2 months of the season. But he opted to tough it out and keep playing. And boy, how big was that for the Blazers?
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Warriors trail by 11. And Aldridge postponing that thumb injury surgery, even though they said it might double his eventual recovery time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty admirable that he was out there because he wasn't just playing in pain. He was playing hurt. That shows you his commitment to winning.
And the shot is good. Green's got his second basket.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Thompson passes to Barnes. Green kicks to Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Green with the block. It's Thompson off the drive. And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. And some changes here for the Warriors. Azili comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Rush in for Green. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. Thompson from long range. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
The San Antonio Spurs, a team that has had such a strong core and is so disciplined, Clark, it's hard to see them struggle, even think of them struggling, even on the road.
Well, you know, last season they did have trouble at times on the road, but 22-19, still not too bad.
Parker drives in, and it's good. And the Spurs lead by 7.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Diaw dishes to Aldridge. Back to Diaw. And here's Leonard from 3. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got his 4th assist in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Rush.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
It's stolen by Curry. And Rush with a clear path to the hoop. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Azili. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Leonard. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Leandro Barbosa.
A 3 from Anderson. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Spurs lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. On the court for San Antonio. West is out there with Anderson. Then it's Mills. Then there's Martin. And it's Duncan in at the pivot, manning the middle. Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Martin with the block.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Here's Livingston. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feed.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. Count that one.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
From 20 feet out. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
San Antonio leading by 3. And here's Anderson from the arc. They get it again. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Shooting for Golden State.
And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
That's good.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there? Look at that one-hand tomahawk slam.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen, they're giving us all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that.
Aldridge, no luck. Warriors trailed by 5. Thompson inside the line. But they get it back. Curry. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark. That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Bogut high post. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Golden State ball.
We've got 1:13 left in the game. Good. 16 points for Steph Curry.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. A 3 from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Pass to Parker. Feeds it to Aldridge. Back to Parker. Second shot opportunity.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
We've seen Tim Duncan getting it done. 8 rebounds, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
Warriors call a time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trailed by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry can't get it to go. Kicks to Parker. Back to Duncan. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trailed by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Yeah, it's no-brainer. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 7. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can game plan all they want, but unless they can put more time on the clock, I think this bad boy's open.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they hope to get accomplished with this time out here.
Six seconds left to play here in the fourth. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Mills with it. And the shot is long. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing.
We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Gotta earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
The Mavericks trailing.
Well, you know, the Mavs made the playoffs last season, but they really had a hard time against the rest of the Western Conference contenders, in part because they struggled defensively. Offensively, they were pretty good, but they didn't quite come up with enough stops when they needed them.
On the court for the Mavericks, Freak in at shooting guard. JaVale McGee is out there with Powell. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Parsons in at the 3 spot. Now here's Crawford, following the miss by Freak. Greg, you talked about what the Mavs did, how they played against the West, 29-23 record against the rest of the conference.
Yeah, but Kevin, it's a little misleading, the win total. I mean, if you look at the Mavs against the teams that they compare themselves to, which are the playoff teams in the West, they were only 10-18 over the course of the season.
Good point. Stolen by McGee. Barea dishes to McGee. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Griffin. Can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Barea with it. Chris Paul covering. And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the 3.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now, here's Barea looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Green. They trail by 1. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Feeds it to Barea. Passes to Freak beyond the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd.
And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offense. There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively.
Andre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Pierce. Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Paul in for J.J. Redick. Here's Rivers. Misses the 3.
And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations, really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
Jordan kicks to Paul. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's now 10 points for Chris Paul.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. 5th, the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Rivers passes to Paul. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
They set the pick. Here's McGee. Jordan with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Rivers. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Suns.
Kevin, that was really a tremendous effort. I mean, I thought they were coming all the way back. What a great fourth quarter of basketball. Just not enough to take it all the way.
And man, I tell you what, they had everybody in the building on the edge of their seats in that one. What an amazing comeback that would have been.
Here's Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Barea dishes to Freak. And nothing is falling for him right now. Clippers leading by 9. Rivers kicks to Paul. Pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Green. 17 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on the second free throw. Now here's Barea. He feeds it to Freak. It could go. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we finished one half of basketball. Clippers ahead. Now the second half about to start up and begin anymore. Here for the Clippers, Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Green, and it's Rivers in for J.J. Redick. We've got Cole Aldrich. Pierce out there with Crawford. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Offense is what drives the Clippers, and they were fantastic at it last season. Easily one of the most exciting teams to watch with their high-flying and high-scoring act and number 1 in terms of efficiency.
Yeah, and it's not just a flash for the Clippers on offense. You talked about their efficiency on the offensive end. Led the league in points scored per 100 possessions at 109.8.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. Second in scoring, second in field goal percentage. And they were number 2 in fewest turnovers. An outstanding job by this team taking care of the ball, squeezing the orange.
And you go back to their offensive output last season, they put points on the board in a big way, an entertaining style with a bevy of offensive weaponry.
And, you know, the Clippers were near the top of the league in most other offensive efficiency categories as well. Second in the league in field goal percentage, second in points per game at almost 107 per. That was a high-octane offensive group.
3 on the clock. Here's Barea. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Barea's got 5 points in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 13. Rivers kicks to Aldrich, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's been well documented. The Clippers had problems with free throw shooting. I mean, mostly due to their bigs. They actually had 3 perimeter players who shot over 90% on the season. But you can forgive their free throw struggles as a team given how great they were everywhere else.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Pierce, wide open, he fires. Off target from 3-point range. Here is Barea. He's got 7. And it's Freak missing. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Paul falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Dishes it to McGee. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in. Powell's got his second basket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Crawford up top. 9 points in the game so far. Goes up at the stripe. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Seven seconds left to play in the third. And here's Freak. He got it up that. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. Crawford comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul. On the court for the Mavericks. Freak in at the 3. Harris is out there with J.J. Barea. Then it's David Lee. L.A.'s gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Chris Paul. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
I barely touched him.
At the line for your Clippers, Jamal Crawford. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Now Barea, the shot and game clock separated by 4. He kicks it to Freak. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Rivers with it. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player, Chris Paul.
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. It may not be in the...
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
What a life, eh, Freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini.